the Spirit. So in a sense, I feel it. I'm not saying that arrogantly. I'm just familiar with it. So tonight, the Spirit of God is with us.
Amen.
And is blessing you.
Amen.
In ways your natural mind cannot fathom now.
Mm-hmm.
No, I can define for you.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't navigate on the thought level. It's a power to power, it's grace to grace. Let's not use the word because cheapened. So tangle with man understanding. Let me explain to you how I explain this to you. Yeah, different kind of fires. Amen. Hallelujah. It's always fires come together. They intensify. This become a more intense fire, right?
Bigger, yeah.
But the intensity of fire can be different when they come together. You understand my point? You can feel the intensity of things. In the spirit, it's like there's a natural temperature of God's presence, God's power in things. Oftentimes, many people have a healing gifts. They will feel the physical sense in their sense they'll feel thing. That's not how I move. I seldom physically feel anything. I do, but very seldom, am I right? But I know the power in the inner man of the power of the Spirit. Because it regulates and dispenses on the different realm, a different substance or different intensity fire, if I can just say to you. You see, the Spirit touches the soul, touches the body. Which is better? If body, soul, or spirit?
Spirit.
There you go. That's where most time I feel I'm operating in. It's a spiritual one. The Spirit. Therefore, it requires a hearing ear and a believing heart, engaging, am I right? It's capable to receive it. Capable to receive. When the same fire applied to a stone, burned to ashes, I mean, it's the best. The same fire applied to gold, what happened? It transformed into pure gold, whatever, So, well, some things can transform into diamond, right? The same pressure fire, right? So you can feel it. You can feel the response of the things. So when the Spirit come out of you, the Lord said, the anointing of the Lord is upon me. What he did? He did the preaching. I mean, we would think he did the healing, cast demons out of him, right? No, that's not the field. That's exactly what the kind of anointing we're talking to you. He did what? He preached. He's read the scripture. It's laughable to charismatic thinking because they don't understand what the Lord said. My word is life. My word is a spirit. They have no clue about that. They often think that word means to heal somebody. That word means cast demon. Can't just do something in the realm of visible, whatever. The Lord said, my word is life. He didn't see anything. He said, you believe. He didn't say, okay, you feel it? You healed? Demons gone? He actually get all that outside and said, now you have it in your heart? You ready to hear the word of the Lord? My word is life. Discipleship. So this is me. Let tell me the vision.
The vision, I did see something slightly earlier when you said close your eyes to see a vision.
Oh.
And it's somewhat related, so I think I'll share that too.
Now you explain the context.
Yeah, so you were conveying some powerful things, and then you stopped and asked me to raise my hand and pray and see a vision, and then we stopped and spoke some more, and then you said it again the second time because the first time was short. But in that short first period, I did see it looked like an arrow, vertical, just sitting straight up, and it was like it was cut straight down the middle, split in two, and then I saw it again, or it was the same image of an arrow, but instead of being cut in two, it was like there was a perfect stroke that cut off that was like trimming the arrow, making it like trimmed a small sliver off the side to make it
more
perfectly straight. Okay. Yeah. But that moment was very fleeting, and then the second time you said to see a vision, I saw an arrow, a huge arrow, massive, like come down from the sky, diagonally, punch through a cloud. I feel like, if you can like envision it kind of through a cloud, and then hit the side of a mountain. And so if you're looking at the mountain from a distance,
a kind of ragged mountain,
it was like a rocky mountain, maybe snow-capped, maybe not. But it hit the side, it like punctured the mountain. And it's like if you were looking at a mountain from a distance, the arrow would be
huge,
almost as tall as the mountain itself.
Wow.
And then from the point that the arrow hit the mountain, it was burst into life, like greenery. It just spread like you'd see.
Like a life touch.
Yes, but very quickly, very much like you would
transform.
Like you'd see a time lapse or something, very quickly to begin to cover this mountain.
Okay.
So
make the mountain alive. That's what I'm thinking. Now the words the Lord gave to me is here, which is my life verse. Can you believe that?
Really?
Because I'm talking to you to pray a vision for me, right? So yeah. You know the old man's story in my early life. He saw me when I decided to finally depart from him, right? So he had a dream about me. I told him I had to let him go, in a sense, So he were kind of a friend to me. And he said, he was very quiet about it. He listened, he said, I know you're going to go. I said, what? Weird, so I thought he was going to be disappointed, I said, no, he said, God told me you're going to go. I had a dream about you last night.
Oh, wow.
In the dream that I was on the front of fighting in the air, with some invisible beings. And then I can't fight it. I can't overcome that thing. Then from the sand side of this river, huge river, massive river, said, I got an arrow in my hand. And then I struck that thing. That thing like a dust died. Then I used the same arrow on a spear, something like that. I touched the river, and the river just opened up for me. Then the light passed straight ahead, leading to the distance. A light path, and I walked straight ahead, and never turned back. And he was always observing this. So arrow means something to me. I
saw it twice.
I don't know nothing about.
We didn't talk about an arrow.
I don't know nothing about Moses or spear or anything those times.
Wow.
I don't read the Bible, and I was not totally a believer yet.
Wow.
Yeah. That's after that I became a believer.
Wow.
That's when I decided to stay in the park. That's when the Lord met me. So before I became a believer, I always think that guy is a weirdo because he's always talking about the supernatural things. I don't believe him, When he talking to angels, stuff like that, sweet, this guy's crazy. I'm sorry, I just think like that,
Yeah.
I'm a scientific guy, man.
Yeah.
He said how stupid it is, but he's very kind to me, so. Yeah. He wanted to give me all his money to me, stuff like that, so. Anyways, let's talking. And I've heard this voice tell me how to go. To give up all that, so. Which I was, literally helpless, no perspective life in those days, nothing to do either. But I heard this voice inside it's time to go. It doesn't make any sense, but my life has been making decisions. It doesn't make any sense for me. I said, okay, time to go. So, that's God. When we don't know Him,
Yeah.
He still nudge us. He still give us a soul. Interesting. The soul is never happy. The mind always struggle against it. But there's that's a guts feeling. Just you gotta do this. Yeah. I would feel like that. Anyway, here it is. When I have later days, when then I began to know the Lord, He brought me this verse to me. So more, He said in 49, Isaiah 2 said, He made my mouth like a sharpened sword. In the shadowy hand He hid me. He made me into a polished arrow. And consider me the quiver. He said to me, You are my servant Israel, O prince, my prince, in whom I will display my splendor. But anyway, so
Wow.
yeah. Make God's mountain come to life.
Amen.
It's not about us, brother. As much encouraging this day I fully know I'm just a vessel. My whole life doesn't make any sense unless God's purpose and His plan is accomplished. So that's not humble statement. It's literally what I think.